Sam's Man Tree Service. Today is a weird video. It's about a watch. This is called the G-Shock Rangeman. This is a newer watch I've had for about a month, but the main reason I'm doing this video is because I am so sick of just YouTubers in general and people on social media just straight up lying and just doing whatever pays their bills better or whatever they're sponsored by. So there's a very popular runner on YouTube who did a review on this watch, and I think he really kind of gave it some disjustice. And it's definitely not because he's sponsored by Garmin. This guy was a runner for Garmin, or he's sponsored by Garmin. He's very big into them, and he's got links and this and that. So he did this review really bad. He was saying how the battery only lasts like 2 days because of what he does and this and that. I tell you what, I'm on 2 bars out of 5 on this battery. I've had this watch for over a month now, and I have never charged it. And I'm not outside all the time because it does have solar panels, so everywhere you see the Casio, the light, that is all a solar panel that charges. So they say the battery is supposed to last like 20 months or something crazy like that if you're on low power mode, or 14 months I think it was. I'm on standard power mode. I haven't changed anything, and I haven't charged this thing in a month, so the battery roll is absolutely bonkers. And then he also has it on the running app, where he goes to run and they have a map. Let's say this is the map, and you're just running this outline. And he said all of his other watches stay within the outline, but the Garmin will shoot off like 2 miles and then come back. I've trekked through places with no signal. I've trekked through places with absolutely 100% density of trees. I've trekked through places up and down and all sorts of places. And I even had a hike that was like 600 feet elevation difference, which is insane for us. I mean, I'm not a huge fitness guy, and this thing kept it accurately 100% because I wore my Samsung one, and I had my phone. I have the Nike Run app, and this was spot on with all those other apps. So that was just kind of insane. The heart rate monitor works great, guys. The heart rate monitor is, I believe it's very accurate simply because you could just see the little intermittent changes, and they're gradual. And I've tested it myself where you would stop running and you could see your heart rate start going down. And then if you ran for like 50 feet, it would just instantly go back up. And it was very fluid in the change. So I'm assuming that is very accurate. And then he also complained about this not working, this little clasp. I've never had a problem with this thing. This is the most secured watch. I'd never adjust it. Once it's on my wrist, it's on my wrist. I never change it. So I'm just saying, it was very kind of annoying to run this watch and see what this guy was saying about it, and what not a lot of people were saying about this one particular YouTuber. I'm not going to say his name. And he was also complaining that the satellite takes too long. So if you're going on a run, you could put, let me see. No, that's for settings. So if you're going on a run, you hit this main button. You can go running, biking, gym workout, blah, blah, blah. So if you're outside trail running, you can hit this, and it's going to start looking for a GPS. This does take about a minute or two, but I've talked to other people who were, there we go. It just said received. I just hit back. I was talking to other people about this, and they were saying the longer GPS takes to find a signal, usually the more accurate it is. I'm not 100% sure about that, but I will say, like I said, this guy did a map, and he had the Garmin, the Samsung, he had Fitbit, he had the G-Shock, and he's running this trail around this map, right? And he's saying that the G-Shock was the most inaccurate because it would run like this, and then it would go way out here where he wasn't at, and then it would just glitch out. I've never had that happen. This is more accurate than my Samsung watch. This is more accurate than my Nike Run app on my phone. So, like I said, it's hard to kind of take someone's perspective from a sponsored person. Yes, it's not the most smartest watch ever. As you can see, it's a very basic setup, but that's what I actually love about this watch. It's not really like a screen staring at me, like a smart screen, and it's very easy to adjust on the app. So you can change almost all of this on the app. You can change some of it through the watch. if you choose to. So overall, I mean, it's like $480, $500. They have different models. This rangeman is their biggest, nicest model they have. It's got the little cat on the back. So kind of insane. I like my G-Shocks, guys. They're just simple. They're bulletproof. And you're not worried about busting the screen either. I wear this in tree work every day. So, and it's also a really nice looking watch, I think. I just love the look of them.